Hey, good morning, traders. We are gonna have a quick look at the Canadian JPY today, and we are gonna do some full analysis. I think it's always a good idea, beginning of the week, to make sure we know what direction we're heading into. All right, so now let's just change the color. There we go. Alrighty. All right, so as you can tell, there's a serious amount of resistance in this area. So here we go, just all the way here, oops, all the way here, and it's come back and sort of tapped in. You can see also here, there's a little, it's not an ideal evening star, but gave you a nice bearish shooting star right here. It was a test of that bearish shooting star, and you could see sort of plummeted down for a month. Okay, so let's just draw some fibs. Make sure that we have an idea of where we're heading. Makes life easier if we do that. There we go. On here. Oops, that's not right. Let's just correct that right there. There we, oops. It's playing with me, I tell you. It's playing with me. Okay, alrighty. Let's just draw our. Ooh, extend lines on there. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, so you can see there's a deep retracement here. Alright, so you can see there's a 786 retracement. It hasn't hit the 86, has it? There's a 786 retracement. And let's see this. We have any counter trend line? No, that's not it. Alright, so you have a sort of a trend line break, right here of an inner trend line. So we're expecting it to come potentially down to this outer trend line, because it does more often than not go down to the outer trend line after it's broken the inner trend line. Any questions thus far? Okay, let's have a quick look at the weekly. All right, so we're gonna take from the highest high on this one. All right, let's just put some lines there so I know what I'm. There we go. I should really change the color, you know, but green is always a good color to have. Alrighty, there we go, and A to B, C to D, A to B, C to D. Alright. Alright, let's just mark this up. Alright. Guys, I do want you to make sure that you're keeping it real and keeping with good habits. Drawing those lines are, ooh, I don't know why I did that. Let's cancel this. It's always a good idea just to make sure that you're having a quick look and it does make sense to you. Oops. There we go. Alrighty, it's all the way down here. And we have a really deep retracement right here. Let's find out how far it's gone. It's touching 86. Yeah, no, just shy of an 86. And it's heading down. So on the weekly, we're seeing this going down. This little climb and this little move is saying to me that we're more than likely, we're expecting this. You can see it's hit here, so we're expecting it to come to about here. Makes a little bit of sense to me, because it says, okay, I'm moving up, I came down, I moved up, came down, moving up. and then we're expecting it to go back down. But for now on, I think we're going to be looking at sort of bullish moves, just to see where it'll actually take us. Does that make any sense, guys? Do you have any questions? Yeah, is that good? Is that clear? Okay, so you can see our stochastics are in the overbought zone, but with every move, you're expecting moves up and you're expecting moves down. If we get a counter trend line that goes underneath here, then we're not expecting it to go back in. It means that the trade has sort of gathered some pace, but every time it hits a deep retracement, it takes its time to go down to hit its D. So again, something to look at and something to be mindful of when you are looking at the charts. All right, let's look at a daily. What we'll do is look at that down move and then go up to the up move. See if there's any up move opportunities. See if there's any down move opportunities, and make decisions based on what we can find within that direction. If that makes any sense. Okay. All right, here we go. A to B, C to D. So D is all the way up here. Okay. I hope you guys have no questions about how I drew those trend lines. Drew those fibs. Obviously, it did not hit it. Oops, joy. It did not hit a. Let's take that off. Let's delete that one as well, actually. It did not hit a D here. There was nothing that says, well, there is potentially that move, right? Yeah. So probably you're right. Okay. Yep, kind of to the left here. So we can say that was our D. Okay, cool. We have an 86%. Our 86% would be our 118. So we're looking for an extension. Oh, there it is. Let's hit it right here. Alrighty. Guys, does this make sense to you? Do you have any questions thus far? No? Okay, great. Alrighty. Did it hit it? No, I think it was 1 pip shy, no? The high is 95. What's this? Let's go this. 95. Wow, to the pip. So my fibs here are incorrect. Let's just make sure we get it correct then. Delete. All right. So that was to the pip. And now it came all the way back, which means that A got taken out. All right, let's head here. Alrighty, A to B, C to D. There we go. A to B, C to. That's our D up here. It's not here, is it? No, it's not. Yep, right here. Awesome. Okay, let's just draw lines in. There we go. A to B, C to D, A to B, C to D. All right, let's crack on. Make sure that we are comfortable knowing what we're doing, why we're doing it. So it's up here. This was a very shallow bounce. There we go. There's our shallow bounce right here. And we had another shallow bounce with a with our D being up here. Okay, let's crack on with our lines. Make sure we're sticking to these good habits. Cool. Alright, so alright, okay, we have a deeper retracement right here. Did it hit it? Did it hit the 786? No, not yet. So we are still in an up AB boundary, as you can see on here on that daily. It's playing around within this range area, so you do have a lot of this. You have it's tapped in, come down, come up, come down, come up, come down. So it's in a range, and it looks like potentially it's heading back up. Okay. So there's a lot of sideways movement right now, which again causes for question. You know, it's always the most unsafe place to be when you're in when you're noticing ranges. It's because you're not 100% sure what the market is actually doing or what is it saying. You know, the overall trend is up. It hasn't hit a D. Is it gonna break that? We know the monthly says it's going down. We also know that on the weekly it's going down, but we're more than likely expecting this market to move up still another 300 pips before it decides to say, yep, I'm making a move and I'm heading back down. So we are expecting it to go down. As to whether it will go down now, again, that's left to be seen. Let's have a quick look at the 120. All right, we'll just do this move, see what that move portrays, and then we'll see if there's an up move or a down move that we can take advantage of. Okay, cool. Let's open this up a bit. All right, let's just draw some lines. All right, here we go. All right, I can't see my D yet, so let's just let's just draw this line here. So because we know trying to find that other line is gonna mean compressing the chart, so let's just make sure. Alrighty, so we know we hit a 786, so we're expecting to come down to the 27 right here. Alright, so it has. There we go. And it's also shot all the way back up. So our A is, ooh, my mouse is running away with me, guys. I don't know, you know, sometimes, you know, gets a bit confusing. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm sure I confused you there, but it's fine. I have this really weird and awkward sense of humor that you either get or you don't. I hope you do get it though. There we go. Okay, so we have tapped our A, but for now, I'm guessing this market will do this. Alright, so it's broken this one, but it's taken out an A, and ordinarily I would say pull down, you know, but it hasn't actually taken it out for much. I would potentially take a very risky trade because I see a bearish candlestick formation, and put my stop